Hello, viewers. This is Ayoba Eledumare. Ayoba Eledumare. I greet every one of you. I greet all my viewers, both the returning viewers and the new viewers. I greet every one of you without excluding anyone. Thank you so much for the love, for the support. Thank you so much. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, and God bless. My topic is just about couple, marriage, husband and wife. Call it whatever you want. Use any word to identify it. It's about husband and wife, marriage, couple. How do I mean? The way things are going now in marriages, it's really becoming too much unbearable. How do I mean? Husband is not being faithful the way he should be to his wife. Likewise, wife as well. The trust is going down every day. The trust is going down every day. The level of the trust, the amount of the trust that husband and wife supposed to have for each other is like diminishing, going down, reducing every day. How and why? Just because the trust is not there anymore. The way husband will open mouth and talk down about his wife is really unbearable. The way wife too will open mouth and talk down about her husband is really unacceptable. That is why the love is going down. It's reducing. It's going down the drain. And those are the things we have to focus and be looking at that direction. That what can we do? What can we do to reverse all this unbearable attitude, behavior that surround marriages, couples, husband and wife, that is making the marriage not working the way it should be? Having said that, we all know no marriage is perfect. I know that. You know that. We're not going to lie to each other. There's no marriage that is perfect. Every marriages have their own ups and downs. No matter how we try to decorate it in the public, behind the curtain, everybody knows what they pass through, what they are going through, how they are trying to manipulate around it to work well. The truth of the matter is, what can we do to rectify it? Absolutely nothing to be done than to be faithful to each other, than to increase the level of the trust that we have between each other as husband and wife. That is the truth of the matter. Because especially, don't let me go that area. It's a story of another day. However, I'll give you one scenario. If a man should give this example, that how do you see it? How do you expect such man to respond or to behave to that wife that acted in that manner? However, a wife is in the house, and the friends came in. They walked in to come and, just to come and spend few hours and, as friend to friend. So there are two friends. They walked in and the husband was around. However, the husband came out while he was going out, because they asked for the husband as soon as they came in. And the wife answered them, "Oh, is in the room, dressing up. I think he's about to go out. Okay, so they were all in the front room, living room. So by the time the husband finished, to make his way out, he met them. Obviously, they exchanged greetings. And then he said to his wife, he's on his way out. And the way their house is like, this is the front room, and there you open the door. It does not mean that you will step outside straight away. There's still another extension, but the husband has already closed the door that leads to the front room. However, then that extension that is there, there's still another extension on the right, probably store. I don't know what it is, whether they are kitchen. I don't even ask questions because we're just chatting. This is not a story that they brought to me. We are chatting, and he gave it to me as an example that look at that. Just look at that. And you women will be saying, men are at fault, men are at fault. But look at that. How can you justify that? That even though he had problem with the wife, but he did not expect the wife to act in that manner or to respond in that manner in the midst of her friends. So, but probably because they have doors, they have another extension. The wife thought at that particular moment that it was the door that led to the outside that the husband opened and left, not knowing that it is the other door. And the husband had the wife quite all right, quite well, in her own voice, that he didn't hear what the friend said, but he knew that she tried to reply the friend of whatever they asked, the question they asked. Then the wife just said, I don't know, Joe. I don't know where the foolish man is going. But it's like, let me speak it in my language for you. I mean, Mama Bitoni ran when low. I don't have his time. So, and the husband heard. So as soon as the husband heard that, the husband came out from wherever he was, that's the extension, and opened the door where the wife and the friends, that is the front room where they are. So, and said to the wife and said that, you don't have to know where I am going because I'm an adult. I know where I'm going. And point of correction, I'm not a foolish man. I'm a wise man. And you know that. And he slammed the door. He left. So when he tabled this matter in front of us as we ladies, we look at each other, we busted out laughing. It was funny. It was funny because I cannot imagine how that woman will feel at that particular moment that, oh, the husband heard me right. Because then we asked a question. We said, how did she respond to you by the time you opened the door and said whatever you said? She said she didn't say anything. She was just looking. And the other two friends was just saying, oh, sorry, uncle, sorry, uncle. And he just left. He said, look at that. From that particular moment, that is the man talking now, that it is enough reason for him to change his character, his behavior towards his wife. That this is how you discuss me when I'm not there with your friends. How dare you calling me a foolish man in front of your friends? What are we dragging? So the man was saying that to us. Then we asked a question. I said, when you went back, did you continue from where you stopped? The man said no. He refused to discuss it. And she too did not bring it up. They just like nothing happened. and they continued as husband and wife. But the man said, even though he didn't bring it up, but from that moment, it's like eye-opening, like eye-opener to the man. That, okay, this is how you discuss me when we have misunderstanding or whatever it is. So from there, according to the man, that scenario gave the man an idea of how to handle his wife. I said, but that is not enough reason. And the other, we about few of us are there, that is not enough. That's how some women, we can talk, but it doesn't mean that we have to be just patronizing the woman. That we can talk, but that doesn't mean we mean it. She can even say it in front of you that you are foolish now. It doesn't mean to her. It's not that she's talking behind you. Then that's where the man got angry and said, look, if you are all doing that, it is not fair, because as a woman in the house, you're supposed to back your husband up. Even if there's trouble, there's problem, there's anything, they don't have to know, because he will not go out there to go and discuss his wife in the midst of the friends. Even if it was, let's turn the table around, that if it was the friends that were with the man and the wife was going out, and they asked that same question, what he will say is that, yes, she just told us that she's going out. She must have left. She must have she went. She told us that she's going somewhere. So I don't know where she's going. I forgot to ask, but she's going somewhere. He said the way we say it won't really mean anything. Even though they had misunderstanding on that day, which none of them are speaking to each other on that particular day, because they are both still angry. But the husband was saying that in his head, he was thinking that by the time he went out and come back, then they will be able to sit down one-on-one and talk through it, or as normal as they always do. They will just let go. But because of what he heard, it's like she put fire to it. So we're looking at each other because the man knew that we're not telling the truth. We are trying to patronize him. We are trying to patronize her. So whatever we are saying is just based on patronizing. But the truth of the matter is, she shouldn't have said that at all in front of the friends. But we are not going to add petrol to the fire, even though the matter has already passed. They're already talking. But because the man said from that particular moment, he knows how he handled his wife. He knew that if anything goes wrong, the wife can still go out there and say rubbish. I said, no. And the other ladies as well, they said, it might not be like that. Maybe just misjive on that particular day, out of bitterness, out of anger. And that's where the man said, that is where you have to be firm as a wife. You shouldn't do that. And we shouldn't do that, true. She is right. I mean, he is right. We shouldn't do that. Where am I going? Where I'm going now is, we should be able to be there for each other, stand in the gap for each other. If it is just a matter of husband and wife matter, abba, like I always say, if the issue, whatever the ups and downs in your marriage does not involve domestic violence, it does not involve beating, hitting, dragging, this and that, whatever it is, excuse me, you have to apply wisdom to deal with whatever the issue is. Because every woman are facing one issue or the other. It's just that it is on a different category. Even the ones that you are even saying, whatever you are saying it to them about your husband, they are facing their own too. I don't even like any woman that you just sit down, everything you talk about is just about your husband or about your wife. Because I believe that people should have outgrow all that area, all that level. The only thing you can discuss is something that will be profitable, that will be more advantage to both parties. Because if it is not about something that will add value to your marriage, to your husband, to your wife, why are you discussing it? It doesn't make sense. Because women will come to a level to a stage in life that there are some discussion, there are some, whatever unhealthy discussion that they shouldn't be finding us, having to talk about it. But the truth of the matter is, how do you see yourself? The scenario I've just given now that happened to a man, and it just talked through it. And he knew that I'm a YouTuber. So he doesn't even mind whether I use it as an example or whatever. He don't mind, because he knows that there are some women that they still need to learn. Even though they see themselves as, yes, I'm housewife, I'm a mother, but they are not grow. They are not grow. Until when you grow in your mind, you grow in your heart, you grow in your brain, you grow. That growth is all over you, reading all over you. Yes. It's a philosophy of life. That's reality of life. It is exactly the legacy that you put down out there. That is what the people that knows you will talk about it. There are some occasions you will go. Maybe the woman is doing 40th birthday, 50th birthday, 60th birthday, 70th birthday. It could be woman, it could be husband. And the other one will come out and say, in fact, if he will be privileged to come back to this world, he will choose his wife again. And it could be wife saying that she will choose the husband again. To be honest with you, it's not about framing. There are some couple like that, truly, genuinely. Yes, what they are saying is a gospel truth. I won't say bitter truth. Gospel truth. It's because of the experience they all pass through within their marriage, within the years they spent together. So the advantage of it, utilize a very good effective memory. Among themselves, that when they look back, they smile and they thank God that they bless the day they both met to say yes to each other. And there are some couple that when they look back, only God knows what they used to say to the day they met. You see? That's why I said, I believe it. When those ones come out and say, when they come back again, that is exactly the person. Because before you say that, it is only a stupid, foolish person will pronounce such thing to themselves. Because if you don't know, you will come back and you come back. Because if the man is not what you say, then you already prophesy nonsense to your life. That is why I believe them. So you better not even say one word at all than to just come out there and be talking nonsense. Because we have to be extremely careful what we pronounce to ourselves. Genuinely, wrongly, because when it's genuine, yes. But when it is not, that's where it becomes so dangerous. So what am I saying? Husband and wife, let us wake up. Let us wake up. Let us wake up. We need to wake up from our sleep. Because we are saying marriages are not working. Marriages is going this direction, that direction. But who are we referring to? Are we not the one in that marriage? Then we need to check ourselves to let the equation balance, to see where we are fault, to see what we need to correct, because sometimes where there should be a change, if there's no change, story cannot change. However, everything we are doing, we still have to make sure that God is involved, so that the fear of God can lead us through. Kò sí nǹkan tó dàbí ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ nínú ayé ẹ̀dá. The peace of mind, you cannot never. The peace of mind, The peace of mind of individual. Oh, I am telling you. It is very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. Very, very, very important. Whereby you knew within yourself that you haven't got that peace. You haven't got that joy. But at the end of the day, because you've got the social media to keep you going, to help you, so that people can see that, yes. To be honest with you, I don't believe in that. For how long are we going to continually deceiving ourselves? Husband and wife can fall apart, misunderstanding can happen, but we have to make sure that we avoid of reminding each other of all the goodies, all the good things that pass through husband or through wife to the husband or through husband to the wife. Agbodo ma siregun síra wa. Because whatever the position you find yourself, it is the will of God to make it happen, to make it possible, to give you that power, that strength, to be able to use you to come to pass in his or her life. That's why we have to be extremely careful. In all our utterances, we have to be careful. Ẹ̀yin lohun tó bá ti bọ́ tán nìyẹn. Yes. I hope you understand this video, what it's all about. Yes. The video is just to caution we, the couple, husband and wife, people in marriage. We have to be the one to be to be a very good observant in a positive way. Because when we are doing some few things, sometimes we get carried away. We don't even see our error until when it's so much accumulated to a level that it will be out of control. Then A will be blaming B, B will be blaming A. But this thing started from somewhere, from scratch. But nobody ever think to pay attention to it or to address it or to see the solution to correct it. Until when it's out of control. I think much observation is very, very important around there. And immediate action to stop it going out of hands. Yes. When we can still stop it happening before it becomes an issue. Yeah, we could do it. Thank you very much. This is the end of the video. I say thank you to you guys. Thank you very much for your support. All the returning viewers, the returning subscribers, thank you so much. Do not relent. Continue to do the good job. Thank you so much. We really appreciate every one of you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. We really, really appreciate every one of you. We do not take any one of you for granted. And whatever the good you are doing towards our channel, all the support, we did not take it for granted. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is Ayoba Eledumare TV. In case you are just stopping by, this is Ayoba Eledumare TV. Until we come your way again, I am Ayoba Eledumare, and this is Ayoba Eledumare TV. And do not forget our motivation logo. Do not leave certainty for uncertainty. Go out there, claim your goal. Be a go-getter at all time. Do not relent until you get there. Thank you so much. Until I come your way again. This is Ayoba Eledumare TV. Thank you, guys. Thank you.